Africa's median age in most countries is about 19, and a lot of those people would they will need to be job creators rather than people going to the labor market, because the labor market scarcely exists, and during COVID it is shrinking. So these people need they need the capital, at least enough for them to get ideas out there that are quite plausibly changing the continent. So that's my personal opinion.
So basically where we're at is, what you're saying is, there's people that are getting funding because they've ticked all the boxes. But people can't get into the door because we need funding for even before, just to tick the boxes.
They don't know how to
get
create
the
the box to get ticked.
Exactly.
So when you write your textbook, 10%.
I got you.
No, actually, I think that discussion is a really important one that we should be having more openly with people, on teaching the brilliant minds that we have around us, just giving them the simple steps. Because we've seen the textbook, because we've engaged with you and other people, and it's not that it's difficult or complicated, it's just getting that information out there. So what was the other way?
So another part of this textbook that people don't realize is that innovation is great. A lot of people can be innovating, but there's also the articulation of that innovation, and the people that come to do that to you are really, you have, if you look at the breakdown of a transaction, right? You have an innovative idea. Look at the ones we've seen around the world, the Ubers, the Airbnbs, this really, really big tech companies that have started just from nothing and exploded, right? So if you look at how they've grown, you'll see that inside every single step you've had a really elite investment bank, a really elite law firm, a really elite transaction advisor. You've just had an elite ecosystem of people that have come to support this one product, and all of them become winners in the end, right? So in this country, in Kenya, and in a lot of African countries, that ecosystem, it doesn't exist. You don't have, today in Nairobi, I can scarcely go to any law firm that particularly that thrives, and the bread and butter is helping advising startups. I won't go to any bank who's we're gonna we have a division to advise startups. There's an ecosystem that is just missing. And if you look at where this ecosystem is, it's in places that are really legacy, like real estate. You'll have real estate lawyers, you'll have banking lawyers, you'll have legacy institutions that this ecosystem is focused on. But here the ecosystem, it's so nascent, it's very new, so that even though you're an innovator, even though you have this textbook, you need that step further to get this elite ecosystem around you to actually make this work. And so that ecosystem is actually missing at this point. And a lot of the innovation people are looking at now is, can we migrate this ecosystem into an online platform? Crowdfunding is one of these things that has really helped. Instead of you going through lawyers and you going through investment banks and transaction advisors, you can just put yourself up on a crowdfunding platform and hopefully receive the investment that you can. But I don't know how much it's taken off here. It's taken off elsewhere, but I'm not sure how far it's taken off here.
So what you're saying is another very key thing, and when you're looking for funding, is having a team. A team of experts that can, as an entrepreneur, can guide your vision. And then for now the lawyers and the financial advisors, it's now your prerogative, I would say, to start trying to look into building these legacies and finding these entrepreneurs now. To create
1,000%. In fact, I think that's probably the most important step. The entrepreneurs, I have no doubt, from what I've seen, in my really short experience in the field, is that the entrepreneurs are there. They are there hustling, bustling. There's a ton of them with a ton of great ideas, but the ecosystem, it doesn't exist for them yet. And it's up to the people that have been through these institutions, these firms, to come and create this ecosystem for these entrepreneurs. Even things like accelerators, even things just startup funding contests, all these are little things that are coming to start helping reach that ecosystem gap, but there's still a long way to go.